where we are in season 1, where do you feel like we're going season 2? All right, so getting into my team, going into season 2, I'll start it off with a tweet. Okay, by our boy Jazz again. With the $80 fast track option, I feel confident saying every level 40 will be a banger this year. Who do you think is going to
I
be the
hope
level
so.
40 for season 2?
I hope so.
You could address the tweet first and then answer the question at the end.
Jazz may or may not have some insider info, so I always take what Jazz says and make it as cryptic as possible in my head to where he just confirmed it. He didn't confirm it, but in my head, he confirmed it. Okay. So I think it's going to be crazy. And, I have a prediction. It's going to be way off, but I think
Right.
I have a idea who I would like to see at level 40. How about a Diamond Wilt?
I seen someone tweet that.
Give us a chance to bang down low with Shaq. I mean,
That'd be fire.
a level 40 that can compete with Shaq, that'd be perfect. If you're going to give us these OP cards that are behind a paywall like Shaq, give us something to combat that with the free ones. And it doesn't have to be free. They can still make their money because if it's that good, people are going to pay for the
People are gonna
level
pay
skips.
for it. Yeah.
They're going to pay for the Hall of Fame pass because the one within the Hall of Fame pass is going to have extra badges. So I think,
I hope
that'd
we
be
don't get
dope.
another situation like last year where we started off so good and then fell off season 2. But like Jazz said, they're gonna make their money from this, so they might as
Hmm.
well milk it a little bit. And I think it has to be somewhere 3 through 5, because they're not gonna give us another point guard. They gave us Kyrie already, and they gave us so many shooting guards season 1. So it has to be 3 through 5. A center would be amazing, but there's also been a pretty big lack of power forwards and centers. So we'll see. Moving forward into season 2, though, this is going to be definitely a make or break season because they're going to do the same thing they're doing this season. Let's just be blunt. At least as far as the paid content, that's not going nowhere. If they keep the grindable content going the same way they're doing it, you know, a decent grind every week with a banger grind every other week, with a
Hmm.
couple of rubies sprinkled in between. And then if they do the Halloween promo right, I think Halloween and Thanksgiving fall in season 2, right?
Yeah, it's usually what, 40 something
It's
days.
40 days.
Yeah,
So
so
it
yeah,
should be.
you'll get both. And season
Last
3 will
year,
start right before Christmas.
last year's Halloween promo was very decent. Wasn't anything that's gonna like amaze you, but it was very decent. Thanksgiving promo was a little bit better, I believe. Do you remember what the Thanksgiving promo was last year?
Not off the top of my head. I
But
completely wiped last year from my memory with all the bans and everything. I just, that never happened. Last year didn't exist. We
I
went from
think if they
2K22 to 2K24.
I think if they do those two grinds to be very, if they give us a 7 out of 10.
Hmm.
Doesn't have to be an amazing card. Just give us a decent grind with a card that's not the best card at the position, but top 3. Need to say
Hmm.
maybe top 3 would be valid. Then
Or
I
at least
think
a couple
people.
usable ones. Like if you're not going
I
to give
don't
us
think.
a top card, give us a couple usable ones.
But here's my biggest fear with season 2. They said the card progression was going to be a lot slower this year, which
Hmm.
technically it has been, right? But so season 1 was Amethyst for the first half of the season, with besides like the season rewards and Brandon Roy, and then Diamonds for the second half, right? So all in all, we have what, Diamond Shaq, Diamond KD, Diamond Kyrie, B Roy, Steph, KD, Bosch,
Sean
Shawn
Marion,
Marion,
Luca.
Luca.
I think that might
So
be it.
so
I
all in
think
all,
there's
9,
10. I think there's
10.
10. I I
So
don't I
my
don't know
my fear
exactly.
is next season starts off with diamonds, and then towards the tail end they sprinkle in pink diamonds. That's what I don't want.
I don't think they will. I hope
I
they
hope
don't.
they
They
don't.
shouldn't. They shouldn't.
But the only reason I think they might is because what gets better than Diamond Shack?
I think Diamond Shack isn't gonna run the game as long as some
Not
might
like
think.
Yao did, but the only thing that gets better than Diamond Shack is a player that could compete with him in the paint and shoot.
Yeah, all you got
right?
to do is give somebody 90 plus strength and a little bit of a three ball, and
Yeah,
Shaq is moving to everybody's bench.
yeah.
Like
But
people are out here
so,
banging threes with Hakeem Olajuwon, who is like a
but who's a
45 three
player?
ball.
Who's a player that could do that as a diamond?
As a diamond, I mean, I don't know how much of a three ball they give him, but Kareem has always,
The peak diamond career only had 67 3 last year.
yeah, well, that card was OP. Diamond Moses Malone last year, that was one of my guys. He had like a 60 something three ball, but he was chicken from the corner.
But I just think, as far as point guards go, the only thing that's more exciting than Steph is a big point guard, diamond.
Yeah, and it's too early. It's way too
Yeah.
early to do that. Please
As far as shooting guards go,
don't
I
give us
can't
more
think of
shooting guards for a little bit.
the only shooting guard I can see would be a diamond Kobe or diamond MJ. That would be exciting at the
Yeah,
shooting
I
guard
mean,
position. Small
a better
forward, we
James
already got
Harden.
we already got KD as small forward. What the only small forward we could be excited for
It's
would
Bron.
be LeBron.
Everybody else has a card. Bird, KD,
Yeah,
Kawhi. Paul
power
George could use
forward
a
is
card.
yeah, power forward and center are pretty open positions.
Hmm.
But let's be real, the LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, they're not going to wait till the end of season 2 to drop those cards. So
They
when
might
they
with
drop,
Kobe since he was the theme of season one. I mean, the best card he got is a ruby, but since he was the theme, they might wait till the end of season two.
but my thing is, after we get Diamond LeBron in week 2 of season 2, where do we go from there? What diamond can we get that we're going to be excited about in the how many weeks are 40 days? In the 5th week of season 2, what card is there to be excited about?
You know they're going to come up with some no name who has no offense. They all played in the league. I'm not trying to talk shit on anybody, but they're going to come up with somebody from the 50s or 60s, juice his cigs up, and he's going to run out there and be running the game for a little while.
They got to give the RIP remembrance Terry D, baby.
That would be a fire level 40, but I don't think they would
That
do it.
would,
Like to pay
if they
homage to
did.
him,
So if they did that, they'd have to go off the current script, which I don't know if that's something they're willing to do, but that would be a fire level 40 reward.
that would be pretty fire. That'd get everybody excited.
But that's just my biggest fear, that they sprinkle in pink diamonds at the end of next season, but then season 3 would be, mostly pink diamonds. By season 4 we got opals, and by season 5 we got dark matters. That leaves us with, was there 8 seasons? That leaves us with 3 whole seasons of dark matters.
Yeah, but I feel like once you get to season 5, season 6, that's towards the end of the life cycle.
But is it like season 5 about when we started getting dark matters this last year?
Season 5, I think, was when the bands were all going on. So I think we were still on opals.
Yeah, because we got Scotty, Ben. Okay. Like I said, I just feel like the players they're dropping at Diamond are like the best diamonds you could come out with.
Yeah, I feel like I feel weird saying this, but I have confidence in 2K they'll find a way to get you engaged in the content.
All right, well, like I said, I know last year they didn't rely on it, but I wouldn't mind if they relied on the holidays for content this year. If they give us some banger holiday, like, because the Christmas promo, I loved the Christmas promo last year. The Bam Adebayo, you got the Mike Miller card was solid.
He was
Uh,
nice.
who else was in that one? I don't know, but every day you got to do, like, from, was it Sapphire all the way to Pink Diamond? Jared Jackson Jr. was a banger one out of there.
He
Bam
was
Adebayo, a lot of people didn't like him. But he was the only thing I didn't like was that they dropped Sean Kim right after.
yeah,
but
they had to
but
do something to save
that
Trey.
Bam
They
card
had to
was
save.
fire.
If they didn't save Trey, it would have been ugly.
But so we won't see until they drop the vlog. We might have to record an early episode when they drop the vlog, whatever that is. So
It's probably
just
gonna
to
be
wrap it up. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. It's any
probably
day
be
now, huh?
Wednesday or Thursday, probably.
So you might have to get into the lab.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up.